Good game last night. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on. Shot! Shot!
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Let's go.
Once I start, I just can't stop.
Just like that.
You guys the ones who gonna be losing
one more.
today. Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
Get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, keep the ball. Now we're rolling. Who's that ball? Keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Stay there. Watch. Help him out. That's what the ring room for! Ah! Focus! Focus! We always be ready.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
We ready. Let's go.
Hey, grab that board.
That's all you. Get the board. Turn it up. Turn it up. Oh, you done? Done.
Okay, there has been a lot of action with trades this year, and some can give you whiplash. But we haven't seen anything like the record-breaking largest trade in NBA history.
The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Lets the 3 fly, drops in the 3.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Jay, guarded by Edwards. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 5.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Outside Edwards. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jay. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. CJ sent to New Orleans.
Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside McDaniels. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Josh Hart. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, B.A., but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Now here's Hart. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That makes them 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Anderson. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc, and then some. 17 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Back to Russell. Back to Edwards. Wide open. Portland grabs the miss. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And a strong bench gives you the flexibility to bring someone in and exploit a certain matchup.
Now here's Edwards. A 23-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Anderson can't get it to go. Now Portland with it. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And Minnesota calls time here. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Watford comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Hart. And Simon has subbed in for Lillard. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Prince comes in for Anderson. Noel, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. Pass to Jay. Here's Little, guarded by Edwards. Pulls it. Kept alive.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Noel. Here's Prince. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. McLaughlin's shot is good.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, down big. You got to find a way to generate easy offense. Getting into the paint is step one. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Hits the trifecta. McLaughlin's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Yep, count it.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. He's covered by Simons. Here's Prince. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Watford pulls it down.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Jay. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Up top, Edwards. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Portland, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far, a line change here for Portland. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in for Noel. Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. Here's McLaughlin. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
So for Minnesota right now, Taurean Prince is out there with Edwards. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Nuggets was lights out. He scored 32 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And he drives in. It's good. McLaughlin's got 4 points in the quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
There's 45 seconds left in the second period. And that one's good. Jay. And with this team, a bit of a curveball thrown their way today. Othello Akpom stepping away from his role as GM.
And the timing of it is all very odd. Usually don't see a mutual parting in the middle of the season. Could be nothing, but it seems like there's more to this story. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Passed a little, out left to the wing. Here's Jay. Another one falls for Portland.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. No good with a layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And so it's Portland holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. And they've been shooting the lights out. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Trailblazers shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Jay in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Russell. McDaniels against Hart. Pass to Edwards. Now Gobert. Outside for Russell. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Russell's got 10.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Sinks the tray.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside McDaniels. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
The first free throw is good, and you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Down low. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Pass to Hart. Here's Jay for 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside McDaniels. Now here's Anderson. He's covered by Grant. Grant against Anderson. Good on the bucket. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Jay from the arc. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
Relentless interior effort from Jeremy Grant, not letting the defenders scare him off.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And the way he's been able to protect the ball from the defense is really incredible. He makes it look so easy.
Pass to Gobert. And there's Anderson. That one's good. on the assist by Gobert. Gobert's got 3 assists now in this one. Portland has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Here's Jay. From outside, off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Russell from outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 4 rebounds now.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Outside, Anderson. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Durant outside. Inside. Nurkic shot is good. Nurkic has got 9.
That hit on Nurkic, it wasn't enough from preventing him from scoring. He's such a strong player.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. To the wing on the left. And that one's good. Jay.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Lillard against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Grant. Kept alive by Minnesota. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Jay. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And then Russell with the dunk.
Yeah, a high-profile scorer since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Pass to Jay. And stolen by Edwards. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
It's interesting. They definitely had more 3-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Throw good, Edwards. 17 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Jay. Oh, connects again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Prince. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Portland. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They've got Taurean Prince, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Knight in at the 4.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Noel. Here's Prince. Back to Noel. Launches a three. They get the rebound. Reed, good. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Jacks up a three. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Prince. Here's Knight. Here's Noel. Here's Prince. Back to Noel. The three ball. And the three-pointer goes.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Back to Payton. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Jay from downtown. Good! That's another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Knight. Here's Noel. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. On the take. Here's Jay. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Here's Knight. The rebound by Eubanks.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
To the inside, Watford uses the glass to finish the layup.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Rivers. Shot clock at 6 to the left side wing. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
Pass to Jay. Back to Payton. Here's Jay. Good! Another from three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Here's Rivers. The three. And no good. Now Payton. Here's Jay. And again for three.
I don't think I've ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
And by the way, with that make, he's now alone in second place for most threes in a game. At this point, you have to go for that top spot, right? Here's Moore. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. We can't afford you that.
That might be true. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jay.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
29 seconds left in the game. Pass to Knight. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Jay. To the paint. Fires the three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man.
Over here, gentlemen. Time to get to work. We gotta find a way to limit transition baskets if we stand any chance of winning games. All right, let's go.
Let's do this. Just like that.
I'm dropping a hammer.
Whose man is that?
Game time! Game time! Take that every time, Anthony.
Keep it going.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more.
Oh, why you keep shooting that, man?
Let's go.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Ball! Ball! We'll show you. In the face. Come on, where's the ball at, baby? Where's the ball at, man? Hey, right here. It's right. Well, we good. Let's get y'all. Turn it up! Turn it up! Foul! You're about to get off my court.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! Hey, right here! Let's go! Ready! Hey, right here! Hey, set one right here, set one! I see him! I see him! We got this, don't worry.
Hey, right here. You got it, come on, man.
Whoa! 3 of them, baby. Oh, what's up now, huh? What's up?
It's back. It's your favorite segment, Team 2K TV versus the world. And today from Team 2K TV, we have Chris, Danny, and Brian. And we're going 3v3, and we're hitting the city, and we don't know.
As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up?
Yeah, you got to challenge yourself, Kevin, to try to continue to be consistently good. And I think that's what you're talking about here is a standard with which you play is going to help you continue to get wins because you expect that from one another.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Anderson is out there with Gobert, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Greg, a big congratulations, right, to MP, now a multi-time NBA Player of the Week award recipient.
And MP continues to prove he's one of the top players in this league. You look back on the week he's had, and you can't deny he's earned it. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage. On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
And Russell gets it to go.
Well, that's nice coordination as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
Lillard finds Hart. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Jay, offensive rebound. And Nurkic gets it to go.
You're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Edwards. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. Yep, it counts. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
And the basket by Jay.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Anderson. Now, here's McDaniels. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Back to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Nurkic.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's McDaniels after the made shot from Jay. McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Torian Prince comes in for Anderson. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the miss from Jay.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Count that bucket.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Noel. Passes it to McDaniels. From 11 feet away, and too long on the shot. Portland leading by 10. Right wing, here's Jay, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now, here's Simons. Tight defense on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Here's Noel. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. The tray. And good. The three-point shot. Good from Jay. Jay's got 17 now.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed. Fires from the wing. The shot will not fall.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shoot. And welcome. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Kyle Anderson. Noel, he's checked in for Torian Prince. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
You've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Jay. And it's Watford in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He had an impressive number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The pass to McLaughlin. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Great D that time from Jay.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pass to Noel. Here is Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. The layup off target.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Jay. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Gets it off. That shot off. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. McDaniels is out there with Anderson. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Hart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's 37 points for Jay.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Russell. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Leaps for it. Anderson against Grant. Another miss by Minnesota.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Russell kicks to Anderson. Russell looking it over. They need this. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Here's Jay. Edwards defending. Jay, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Jay. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Russell finds Anderson. Here's Gobert. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Lillard. Now the pass to Nurkic. Baseline try. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Gobert, the pass to Edwards. Some solid defense from Grant.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Outside, Russell. Now Edwards. He's got 8. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Over to the wing. Russell from long range. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Jay. Non-stop scoring machine here. Here's Nurkic. And again, it's Portland converted.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Russell passes to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Baseline Jay on the way. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
No good on the top of the key jumper from Jay. Right side, Russell. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Good on the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Trailblazers running away with this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
And,
Hey, thanks for joining me again, MP.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course. It's a pleasure. By the way, Mila really wanted. How do I feel? I mean, in that moment, I felt almost every emotion. I was excited. I was nervous. I was proud. My stomach was going crazy. I was going through it. But we were facing a hot team of 38-0. And we were the underdogs, of course. But after the last few years, we were so used to being in that position. So we were comfortable, you know. In those spots, you focus on what you can control, not letting the moment get too big and playing that good team ball that you've always played. I mean, just remembering what you accomplished, how you did it, and how you can do it again.
Okay, so can you walk me through that game?
Sure. But the story starts the day before the game. I was meeting my soon-to-be agent, Ricky.
So that's what you're going to get from me. A hustler that's willing to put your needs in front of his own. And I'm telling you now, I have never had a single client that was unhappy with my representation.
Okay, all right. How many clients you got?
Well, just one. But look, I'm telling you, he really likes me, man.
Okay.
Not just because we're friends first.
What's this client's name, then?
It's MP. But the other one.
MP?
Yo, that's where I know you from. You're the guy who got him into all that big YouTube stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm a big fan, man.
Yo, bro, I thought you were only coming for moral support, man.
Yeah, I thought you was meeting with a random agent. You got to sign with this dude, bro.
Yeah, maybe. But it's not weird, having two clients by the name of MP. Like, of all the names someone could name somebody, we both end up as MP.
Hey, look, life's a mystery, man.
And if I'm being honest with you, I'm just trying to corner the market on guys with those initials. And you are the only thing in the way stopping me from completing the set.
Yeah. I'm gonna think about it, man.
Well, that's all I can ask.
I gotta go.
Well, yeah, good luck tomorrow, man. Yeah, we'll talk soon.
That was abrupt.
Yeah.
You know, people say I remind them of the original MP. Yeah, no, not that guy.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, actually. Like in an alternate universe or something?
You know, like a rap career. Fashion designer.
Yeah, maybe like an apartment, another apartment, they all kind of look alike.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be wild. Hey, well, it was nice meeting you, man.
Yes, sir.
How did you know that?
Thanks for asking. It's been fun, a lot of work, but hey, I didn't know if I should say anything that looked official.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the biggest game of the year. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. A champion will be crowned here tonight. In this game, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels. And for Agnew, Brown, and Parham, they're on the verge of greatness. Sitting at 38-0 on the season, they're looking great.
Yeah, but that won't mean a thing if they can't finish the job. A win here would be the crown jewel in their season.
You know, Greg, that's a lot of pressure to put on one game. But the talent they have is unquestionable. They want nothing more than to cap off this great run.
Hernandez. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And here are the Tar Heels. Out to the right wing from the corner. Pearson grabs the board.
You've got to think it's going to be about defense for MP and his crew. And that's what has led them to this point.
Played great D against Deion Wright in the semis. And it's been a strength of his team all year long. But it won't be easy against a three-headed monster like this.
That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Comes to Brand. Now Pearson. And it's the Mountaineers with the ball. White with it. Thompson picks him up. 13 feet out. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, I like seeing Pearson keep things simple. When he does that, the game comes really naturally to him, making good use of the in-between area there.
Releases, and North Carolina again with the bucket.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Brand. Stevenson. White outside. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And MP and the rest of this roster, they've played their best when it's mattered most, you guys.
Had some scares early in the tournament, and you know sometimes that happens, but they've been lights out as the field dwindles down. I think it shows you their mental toughness.
And with their big 3, this team has been #1 in the nation from the get-go. Hard to beat a trio like this, huh, guys?
And the 3 of them play off of each other so well, Forrest. It's, you know, really hard to gain an edge on them.
Shooting, defense, and playmaking, they do it all. One of the best big 3s we've ever seen at the college level. No surprise to see them here in the finals.
Look, over the years, UNC has had a number of great NBA exports. You know, playing at that high level and that kind of program is something of a proving ground and prepares guys for the next level for those who think they have a chance to get there.
Good work there as it goes.
Excellent decision by Red Thompson, showing you he's got some point guard skills even though he plays the 2.
Pass to Stevenson. Here's Brand. Now here's Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Beasley. Few other schools have an alumni list as impressive as the Tar Heels.
We're talking about elite players. To me, that just speaks to the strength of UNC's program, that it attracts players of that caliber.
Another chance at a trophy here for UNC after defeat in 2016.
Going home runner-up never feels good, but these Tar Heels think it's their time now, and they want to show the world they're a championship team.
North Carolina leading, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Pearson outside. Hernandez kicks out to Pearson. And the Mountaineers miss again. The 3. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Back to White. Pass to Hernandez. And here's Stevenson. Down low. Here's Brand. Here's White. He's covered by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Pearson from the arc. Here's Hernandez. And that one is good with the extra effort off the glass.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And the West Virginia program is one that you could expect to be in the tournament. Historically, the only decade where they didn't make it at all was in the 70s.
The trade. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Timeout called here. The Mountaineers decide to talk things over. And when you look back to 1955, since then, they've made multiple appearances each decade, with the exception, though, of the 1970s.
quite impressive. This program has really had a consistent run. Their one title game performance prior to the 21st century back in 1959.
And the shot goes in.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Sevic with it. Sanders covering. Pass to Brand. Richmond. Hernandez. He's covered by Fields. Out on the right wing. Let's go. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
You know, that's not how you screen for your guys, but ultimately they still found a way to come away with the hoop.
Riley with it. Out to the wing. Releases. Again, the Tar Heels score. Always fun to see perennial contenders like UNC in action.
Some schools just have that distinction, right? I mean, they're always in the conversation and seem to excel under the brightest lights of college ball.
And North Carolina again with the bucket.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Pass to Brand. Hernandez. Here's Brand. Here's Harden. Here's Richmond. No good from outside. And so here's North Carolina. And this is the most they've led by here in the game. 13 points. From beyond the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Tar Heels able to retain possession here. The Mountaineers making the switch here. That'll do it for the first half. Tar Heels out in front, up by 8. And I got to ask, what do you think about MP's performance halfway through?
He's in a tremendous rhythm offensively. The defense trying everything they can to slow him down to no avail.
Hey, and he's confident to begin with now. When he gets on a roll like this, best of luck to you. Bring help and plenty of it. Make somebody else beat you is the strategy.
All the hard work has gotten this West Virginia team to this point. Rare ground for this program, really, you guys.
Certainly is, but this group has a chance to write their own history. What a special run it's been regardless, but you know they want to finish the job here tonight.
Pass to Thompson. Richards. He's guarded by Stevenson. He lets it fly. Good. He hits the jumper.
He scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's White. Pearson with it. Here's Brand. White outside. Pass to Pearson. The charity stripe shot. Another shot. And Stevenson lays it up and in.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
The Tar Heels on offense. Here's Beasley. Sharp. Here's Richards. Hits the fadeaway. When West Virginia basketball comes to mind, there's one very specific alum that I can think of.
Oh, yeah, Mr. NBA logo himself, Jerry West. He was a part of some pretty big upsets at his time with the Mountaineers.
Here's Brand. For three, White. Three-pointer is on target.
And, guys, if you're 6'2", you have to have this shot in your arsenal. White shows great touch from deep.
Again, the Tar Heels score.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Pass to Pearson. White. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the 3-second violation. North Carolina in the lead. Guarded by Richmond. The high post shot connects. The jumper drops.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And here are the Mountaineers now. From deep. It's rebounded by North Carolina. Outside Riley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Could have called a foul on that shot, but instead of begging for a whistle, Riley just goes on about his business.
Here's Brand. White. He's covered by Riley. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Guarded by Richmond. Can he keep it going? And North Carolina again with the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Now here's White. He's got 7. Pass to Brand. White. Clock at 4. Over Riley. And the Mountaineers miss again. Fires for 3. That shot off. And the Mountaineers going the other way now. Pass to Brand. Back to Richmond. Now here's White. Here's Brand. Richmond outside. Brand. And again, it's the Mountaineers missing. And here's Riley. And the wing jumper offline.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he's going for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop. And the Tar Heels call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Tar Heels on offense. It's stolen by Stevenson. And here we go. On up the court. Nice shot by Pearson.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Here they come. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it the distance.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Here's Brand. Back to Stevenson. 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. It goes on Fields. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And North Carolina has possession. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Thompson. Count that one.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Sevic outside. Pearson. Now Sevic. Here's Harden. He's covered by Fields. Goes up on the baseline. Harden can't get it to go. Guarded by Pearson. Over to the left wing. Again, the Tar Heels score.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Outside Sanders. Stevenson with the rebound. West Virginia with the ball. They trail by 14. Inside. Kicks out to Pearson from downtown. Drills it from outside.
Hey, when you're a leader like Pearson, you've got to assert yourself, and that's what he's doing there, showing you he's unafraid of rising and taking that shot.
Time called here. The Tar Heels decide to talk it over. And the Mountaineers making a change here. And so here's North Carolina. They lead by 11. Guarded by Pearson to the inside. And he goes in for the dunk. Now, here's Hernandez. Pearson outside. White. He's covered by Thompson. It's stolen by Thompson. To the left wing. The three. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know. When a game is over, and this one is in that category.
Drills the three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Again, the Tar Heels score.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Here's Brand. Back to White. Pass to Pearson. It's intercepted. Here's the break. The pull-up. The putback. Here's Sharp. And the powerful one-hand slam. White with it. Pearson outside. And the North Carolina Tar Heels are your new champions.
You know, we didn't really need to see a whole game like that. What an impressive job by this squad. Had them on the ropes from the very beginning.
And what a way for MP to finish his junior year. If this is truly it, for him at this school, then what a run he's had, and no better way to end it than a national championship.
And that brings this epic college basketball season to a close, as well as our coverage. We'll catch you right here on 2K Sports for next year. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt.
Let's go. Hey, you keep balling like that, boy. We number one. Let's get it, baby. Come on.
Mila. It wasn't worth letting you get away.
MP, you should be celebrating
Okay,
with
look,
your
I don't know
team.
if you noticed, big guy, but your whole team is over there without their captain, man. It's kind of been wet. Come on,
Mila,
man.
I love you, and I know that you love me too. I know you miss me, so tell me you don't. Tell me you don't. Come on, tell him.
I know, but we've been over this. It's complicated.
Oh, man,
and
come on,
I
just
can't.
stop. Look, okay? He's been a mess since you guys split, and honestly, it's pathetic. He sits on the bus, and he cries.
I don't cry, man.
Yes,
Stop
you
playing,
do.
man. No, I don't. Stop playing.
And you, come on, Mila, you came all this way for a free ticket. No, you love this boy. So stop playing, and let's figure it out. Quickly, please.
All right.
Come on.
What do you want to do?
I mean, if you're going to have that baby agent
Come
I
on,
saw
look,
yesterday
that's
be
good.
representing
I
you,
know
then
you
I think you might need me around for some
That's
advice.
a good line. What are you doing, homie? Bag up, okay? Beautiful. Now that this is settled, can we please go back to what's important?
Yes.
And that's me celebrating with my team, my whole team, the national championship. Champion.
So it's about the balance.
Isn't everything?
I guess it is. All right. Well, thank you so much, MP. This has been a truly remarkable journey.
It is my pleasure, Anna. So, that's all you got?
I mean, I do have a couple basketball
No,
questions.
go for it. Shoot. Let's hear it.
Okay.
It's time to spin the wheel. Let's spin it. And it looks like it's going to be the Vipers.
All right.
Okay.
South side.
We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
So here's Portland's starting group. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Damian Lillard, then it's Josh Hart, and it's Jay in at the 2.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Nurkic. Jay. That one a little long. Hard against McDermott. Here's Vassell. Rebounded by Nurkic. Hart goes in. Pass to Jay. Wide open. Here's Grant. Nails the baby. Hook.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
On the wing, McDermott. Second chance effort. Back to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA, I think.
And they've got a lot of intriguing young players, but you need superstar talent to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
Now here's Lillard. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Lillard passes to Hart. Back to Lillard. Here's Jay. Launches it. Offensive rebound.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
McDermott finds Jones. Shot from 12, and he comes up with a bucket. Jones has got 6. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Jay from deep three-point range, and he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Out to the right wing. Back to Jones. Now McDermott. He's covered by Hart. Jones against Lillard. Jones, the pass to Pirtle. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Off target with the 3.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Vassell. Soft touch off the glass.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Timeout called. Portland.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
And the Blazers making a change here. Pass to Jay. The shot. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 5. And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
Well, that's what it is. He's seeing more minutes on the floor, but he's also risen to the opportunity and shown that if you play him more, you're going to get more from him.
We've got Jakob Poeltl, Devin Vassell out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Lillard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the paint. Here's Jay. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
On the wing, McDermott. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Jones against Lillard. Step back and fire. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
The touch on Lillard's shot is exceptional. Making looks in the mid-range seem easy.
Pass to Pirtle. Grant with a steal. Lillard against Jones. Hart. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. Lillard against Jones. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pirtle finds Vassell. Takes a 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He finished with 51 points and was on point from deep. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. Here's McDermott. Pass to Vassell. Wide open look. And he connects with a jumper. Vassell's got 7 points. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's Jay. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. 6 to shoot. Inside. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got his 2nd basket on the night.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Now here's Jones, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. McDermott against Hart. From deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game. That's his 2nd foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And the Blazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. To the inside, Jang. It's not going to go for him, and it's Portland the other way. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Back to Jones. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Jay. No good there with a step-back Jay.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Back to Jones. The rebound by Jay.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Richardson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jang to win the run, and he sinks the layup. Jang's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Little, guarded by Richardson. We've got 13 seconds left in the second period. Jones with the ball. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
On the court right now for Portland, the forwards, Harden Grant. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Jay in at the 2-guard spot. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Grant.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Portland's shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. Down low. Here's Grant. Sohan with a rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
McDermott for 3. Offensive rebound. And Sohan gets it to go.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Pass to Jay. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. From deep, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. 21 points in the game.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Here's Sohan on the wing, Vassell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And that one misses. Pass to Richardson. Out left to the wing. And he throws it down with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he drops the first. And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in. And he makes both free throws. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got 16 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Stolen by Jones. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Richardson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Anthony Simons.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Trailblazers out in front, up by 4, and we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Doug McDermott, Josh Richardson out there with Zach Collins. And it's Jones in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Sohan. On the wing, Richardson. He's covered by Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Grant. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Portland leading. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers? Ooh, that one misses for Grant.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to Jay. Back to Lillard. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Vassell. Jay. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. He's got 24. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Over to the left wing. And it's Jay missing. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Jones, the pass to Vassell. Shoots from 12. He's off on that one.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Trailblazers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jay.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Count the basket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Jones. Vassell, right side. It's stolen by Hart. Pass to Lillard. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Jay.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.